The bridge in the village. Many years ago there was a small village surrounded by mountains and a wide river. The river was beautiful, but it also created a big problem. There was no bridge. Every day villagers had to cross the river by walking through the cold water. Sometimes the current was strong, and sometimes people even fell. One day the village leader called a meeting. He said, "We need to build a bridge so everyone can cross safely." 3 men volunteered to help. Their names were David, Mark, and Samuel. David was young and very strong. Mark was smart and knew a lot about construction. Samuel was older but very calm and patient. The 3 men started working together, but soon problems began. The work was harder than they expected. Huge rocks had to be moved. Wood had to be cut from the forest. Days turned into weeks. David started complaining. "This work is too hard. No one is even paying us." Mark also began losing motivation. What if the bridge never gets finished? But Samuel continued working quietly. One day David asked him, "Why are you still working so hard?" Samuel looked at the river and said, "Because this bridge is not for us. It's for the children who will cross this river safely one day." Those words stayed in David's mind. The next day a powerful storm came. The river became wild. Part of the unfinished bridge collapsed. David felt angry. All this work for nothing. Mark sat down in frustration, but Samuel picked up his tools again. He said calmly, "A storm does not mean the journey ends. It just means we must build stronger." Slowly David and Mark stood up again. The 3 men started rebuilding the bridge. Months passed. Villagers began helping them. People brought food. Children carried small pieces of wood. The entire village became part of the project. Finally, after almost a year, the bridge was finished. On the day it opened, the entire village gathered. Children ran across the bridge laughing. Families crossed the river safely for the first time. The village leader thanked the 3 men, but Samuel simply smiled. Years later, Samuel passed away, but the bridge remained. People used it every day. One evening, a young boy asked his father, "Who built this bridge?" His father pointed to a small stone beside the bridge. On the stone were written these words, "Built by those who believed the future was worth the effort." The boy looked at the bridge and smiled, because he understood something important. Some people build things for money. Some people build things for fame. But the greatest builders build things that make life better for others. True success is not about what you achieve for yourself. It's about what you build that continues helping people long after you're gone.